Welcome to the Player Supreme Show, brought to you by PlayerSupreme.info. And I'm your host, Player Supreme. Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. This will be a video show. And with me is Jovina. And she says hello. All right. Let's see. We've got someone asking for help. But I think I've done that one. From Dos Equis. Is that right? Okay, there we go. All right. The brother says his name is Dos Equis. It goes by the name of Dos Equis, which is a liquor out there, a beer, as I would call. Yeah. I am a 23-year-old computer science major. As you can probably tell, since I'm messaging you, I don't have much experience with women. I work in a grocery store and have women give me the eye all the time. So I know my looks aren't a problem and pretty much know if I grew some balls, I get bang most of them. I could bang most of them. My dilemma is this lady I'm attracted to is older than me, or more simply put, is a cougar. Obviously, I don't really want to have a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, and I'm guessing neither would she. How would I approach getting in just a sexual relationship with an older woman? Also, again, as you can probably guess, I don't have much sex. So if I was to get into any relationship and it got to that point, I pretty much know I would come quickly because of infrequent sex. Any tips on avoiding or playing that situation? Cool. Enjoy your videos, by the way. Okay, Jovina's with me, and she's going to talk about older women and younger guys because she was a cougar herself at one time with some young bucks. So, Jovina, let's give the fellas some advice.
Well, first of all, you're right. She's not looking for a relationship. She is just looking for sex, obviously. So you don't have to worry about the relationship aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Now, it sounds to me like you just need a little bit of confidence in yourself. If she's giving you the eye, then she's obviously interested.
Go a little bit closer, you can be heard.
So you just have to strike up a conversation with her. If she comes into the grocery store, for example, and she comes through your line, then just maybe casually ask, make a little joke about something she's purchasing, just something tasteful, but not, not out of line, basically. Just kind of, a little humor, a little bit of humor without being tasteless.
Now, remember, he's a computer science major. That's in it, very tight. So he wants to be careful of his humor, but hopefully he knows the difference between a little bit of humor and a nerve sense of humor.
A little bit of humor, something just, or even just a plain old comment, like if she's buying some ice cream, for example, and you notice this, and that's my favorite kind too.
Yeah.
Can I come over and have some with you? Just kind of a little joke like that. Yeah. Something like that. Not,
But be careful at work saying that one, but yeah.
Yeah, well, just kind of. But if she's interested.
Or you could say like this. So, the party's your place for ice cream tonight?
Something like that, yeah. That's just kind of a little bit of a joke. Make it sound like you are just joking and see how she takes it. But if she's giving you signs of interest, then I don't see a problem.
Yeah. Also, with Jovina advises with older women, younger guys, don't talk about video games.
No. Well, obviously he may not be the type for that.
He's a computer science major. You probably program the game. Anyway, let me finish. Focus on getting her life story as I teach.
Yeah, have a mature conversation with her.
About her life. If she's older than you, cougar in her 30s, then she's had, 15 years more of life than you do. So you got a whole 30 plus years to delve into. So ask her questions about her life. Find out where she's from, what brought her there, where she's been in her life. Find everything you can. Take a real interest in her. And I don't know what you're talking about at the end of your thing here. I don't have much sex, so if I was to get into a relationship, it got to that point. I'm used to having the sex first, then go into a relationship. So you got it backwards. Have the sex first, worry about the relationship later on. I also just want to point that out to you. You got to change your way of thinking. I don't do that whole dating thing here where you get into a relationship with a girl, you date for 6 months or 6 years, and then you finally lay down together and have sex. I don't do that. Okay? All right, let's go on to the next one. Kevin, espiritu. Dear Player Supreme, this is Mellow again, and I hope you're having a great 2013 and belated Easter. Sorry for the book. So I've been back into doing my usual thing. Here's my story. Last week, there's always a girl.
Of course.
The worst thing I hate most is there was this girl, she blinked at me last. See what I got to put up with?
Okay.
Look, let's make it through this one.
Keep reading.
I wish they'd just write me about, okay, I got this problem with this. What can I do about to develop in this area? But no, I got to hear about a fucking girl that last week she tripped and I grabbed her and she smiled at me. What does it mean?
Just read.
I hate reading this shit. Last week there was this girl who I know since the beginning of the year. But see what I got to put up? See what? Well, we only started really hanging out this high school shit. I hate high school shit.
Yeah.
Kevin, this is 18 and up site. I don't want high schoolers here. Babies in college. No, college will be right about this shit. The night of last week, we ended up hanging out playing Monopoly with a friend. Monopoly? Well, they were playing a video game. I ended up feeling her up, flirting, stroking her hair. Eye contact was there. But little did I know she was dating somebody when she told me the next day. But she sure let you feel her up.
Yeah.
I still have feelings for this girl. See, I'm not used to that. Guys having feelings for girls.
Feelings?
Like little bitches. Like little fucking bitches. I got feelings. You ain't never dated the girl you got feelings for. Who does this shit? This is the creepiest man shit I ever read. It's boy shit. It's like little girl shit. I hate this shit. I still have feelings when I can't read those words. They make my nails curl up in the nail beds.
Calm down.
I think we connect. No, you don't connect. You're excited because she let you feel her up. That's your hormones. Ain't no connection. Plus, I don't know any girl that would let anybody feel her up. A lot of girls let you feel them up.
A lot of girls would.
Joe didn't say a lot of girls would. Get over the bitch. She got a boyfriend. Move on. I know you're going to say there's more fish out there. Oh, God, he's doing that to me. I hate when they do that. But this one is so special. She's so special. Don't do that to me. Guys, don't do that to me. No girl's that special.
No, you're right.
But I really feel it with this girl. Is there any advice? I gave it to you. I'm done before I start screaming. I just ranted at my site. So I'm in ranting mode. Jusu's back. Hey, Supreme, please don't rush to this message. It helps when I get everything off my chest. You've been saying lots of things that aren't true. Like I'm probably one of those smart guys. I must be a nerd because I have numbers on my nickname. Did I say that about you, Jusu? I don't remember. But numbers do point to some nerdism going on there, brother. Cool guys get cool names. You got a nerd name, okay?
But it's not.
By the way, there are right brain nerds too. Okay? Right brain nerds and left brain nerds. I must be a nerd. It has really bothered me because I'm just here to improve myself. Okay. I had a little below average score in high school, and I put always the same numbers on my nickname because it's never taken, so I don't have to remember all kinds of nicknames. All kinds of nicknames?
You mean maybe name, you know.
What's so hard about remembering Jusu?
I don't, yeah. Let's see again.
Okay, that's strange, Jusu. Yeah, He goes, I'm right brain, more the artistic side. That's a right brain nerd. Very artistic, way out there, far out, man. That type. That's our type of nerds. I know the finger exercise you show got my mother's brains. My dad's very left brain, so I don't know. Maybe he has had an influence on me. Also, a few of my friends are too. I think because what the problem is, English is a second language for you, I believe, and that's where we break down our communication. I read some stuff you write, and it seems strange to me, but I think it's because I'm interpreting your command of English.
Well, I think that what he's thinking and what he's writing is not
The same.
not the same. He
Yeah.
may be thinking one thing and he's writing it differently, so it doesn't
Not
sound
coming out right, yeah.
right.
I started doing that emo he says, I was bullied in junior high school after this one girl lost interest in me, and I started doing that emo shit for a few years. So after that, maybe it was easier to hang out with nerds, so they had an influence on me. Well, whatever it is, it's coming across in your messages to me. I don't mean to put you down and call you a nerd. Every side has their nerds. The super artistic types are the right brain type of, geniuses. That's another word for nerd, by the way, is genius. Left brain has got, those mental giant genius types that be calculating numbers and calculate the number of times they count a breath since they woke up and their steps and, those are extremes.
There's different types of nerds, and I think that when you use the word nerd, you're not
negative
necessarily,
connotation, though.
you're not, well, yeah, but you're not always necessarily putting them, there's different levels of nerds, there's different types of nerds, and nobody's saying that there's anything wrong with being a nerd to a certain point, because I think everyone has a little bit of nerd in them, but some people are just really extreme.
Yeah. You're not one of the extremes, Jusu, okay? Now, I'm sorry you got bullied in junior high school and you got on some goddamn emo feminine shit. I wish you had found my channel back then. We could have kept you off that emo shit. But you got to let all these emotions go, dear brother. Okay? I'm like a boot camp sergeant. I'm trying to raise men, not continue to make you soft and moist. All right? Not trying to hurt your feelings or any of that kind of stuff. I'm trying to make you grow as a man. So, obviously, I've kind of made you emotional, and that's not how you want to be. Drop the emotional shit. It's time to grow your balls and harden up a little bit there, Jusu. I don't buy your excuse also about the numbers thing. That don't make sense to me. For us right brain people, words work better than numbers. So maybe hanging out with those other guys made you more number conscious, but I'm good with numbers too. Math was easy for me. I'm still right brain, but I would use an actual word. I don't like actually putting numbers. I do use numbers in, words and numbers in my passwords and stuff like that, but I don't never like numbers in the name. It's just too nerdy. But I don't recall saying about yours. I think I said about the guy that earlier, and that's probably what struck you. I must have said something to you a long time ago, but the guy that had all the numbers, that's why he wrote me this email. Because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 9, 0.
Yeah,
okay?
That's not a name. That's just a bunch of numbers.
That's a bunch of numbers. That's a nerd right there. That's a real nerd right there. His name is Leonard. He says he's been following my show since August 2012. With all honesty, I truly think you are the best tutor in the game. You gotta get the best advice. I may not be the best tutor for everybody because I'm an old black man. I teach like an old black man. I don't teach like a white man. A white man will rub your hair, say, it's okay, Billy. Pat you on the back. You could be a faggot or whatever you want to be, and I don't do like that. I'm like an old black man, crusty, and I try to make guys and become men. Hard to. I don't believe in holding a man's hand to help him become a man. I'm all about the rites of passage. So you toughen your skin up a little bit. So jusu, again, good luck with this. I hope you learn and let's outgrow this stuff, okay? Because I don't want to have to read emails like this all the time from people, complaining at me and stuff like that and trying to get me to understand. I do understand you, all right? But also remember, as I already said, I don't think English is your first language. You communicate, the way you communicate is a little bit different than normal English. And that's what I respond to, okay? And that's my fault for not recognizing that, okay, maybe this guy isn't communicating the right way. You communicate stuff to me, but I'm trying to interpret it so other people can understand also. Like if we go back to your last email that also probably prompted this, that I read about. Those 2 emails I read in the last show. Odd things that have happened. You said last week I met this friend of mine, spent a few days with him, and when I left the city, I felt some kind of switch in me. I've been healing my chakras with different Deepak Chopra meditations frequencies, and that's a good thing. I forgot to mention that. That's good. You're doing that. And then your next email was Serious Kind of Girl. I did go through that real fast because I had a lot of emails to read. I do congratulate you on your first date, though. That was good. You kept the convo going for 1.5 hours. For 1.5 hours. See, that's why I say English is not your first language. But by the way you structure your words. I kept the convo going 1.5 hours. You see what I'm talking about, Jolene? Mm-hmm. That's not how people who speak English normally would say it. I kept the conversation or the convo going for about 1.5 hours. We use the word about.
About?
I just talked about her and psychology. Psychology should be and what she's studying, and she is very interested in her future, places she should like to visit, etc., etc. Yeah, so that's what I'm basing everything on, there, brother. And I can see that you're right-brained. This is how right-brained people write. That's how I write sometimes. Scattered thoughts. See how the scattered thoughts are? That's how I write. I had to change my writing when I started posting on the forums of Jovina, because all the people on the forums, like So Suave, were left-brained. And I use the ellipses. I use a lot of ellipses. That's the 3 dots in a row. As I'm thinking, I think out loud on paper. And these guys, they can't stand that. These left-brain people, they fucking hate that shit. And then it turned out the way I was writing is the new way of writing that they're actually promoting now. Like I would write in a way like I was telling a story. And that's like the newest style of writing versus, writing from first-hand point of view and all that. So anyway, Jusu, good luck there. We'll end this show and call this nightmare over. Peace.